Street Champs, come get put on. Today I'm here with City.
Yo.
How you doing today, bro?
Man? How you doing, man? Thank you for having me.
Chilling, man. I'm fucking really excited for this conversation because you have your own podcast, and I'm just really excited to talk to you because you were actually one of my inspirations. Not
Really?
gonna lie. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's what's up. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't think I've ever been anybody's inspiration, man. That's what's up. Man. And then I got my little bro with me, man. Reno, all the way from North Carolina. And my nephew with me, man. Young Monte, all the way from Virginia, man. So
yes, sir. What's up?
Just here on a little vacay, and it's like their first podcast too. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Happy to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, bro. Could I just ask you to
Speak
get up
into
to the
it, like-
microphone?
Yes. Yo, testing.
Yeah, you kind of want to be like pause. You kind of want to be like a fist, 2 fists away. Like you want to be like, yo, like what up? Like
Yeah, I can dig
You want to
it.
get
Yeah.
your sexy on up close.
yeah. Feel free to
Listening to the-
move the fucking head around
Oh,
too.
yeah. Whoa. You know,
Pause, bro. But like, you know what I mean? The neck.
Nah, you move the head around
Yeah.
anyway.
Nah, we
Fuck
lit.
yeah.
We lit.
No, but before we get all into the head talk, whatever. How you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
You know, super chilling. I'm excited to get into this big jar of weed that you brought over. I've never seen that much weed here before in my life.
What? We be smoking, man. We be smoking, man, and I like to smoke, and I'm a very big advocate for marijuana.
How much is in there? Do you think? Estimate.
It's probably like a
Good 8 ounces.
at least a good maybe a half in there, half a pound in there,
Can I smell it?
maybe a little left. Hell yeah, that's the deliciousness right there. You want that?
What strain is it?
Yeah, I think it's Tropic Cookies.
Jesus.
It's got that nice, real citrusy flavor, man. Reminds me of Clementine.
It's got that sound like you're rolling around rocks in there.
That ASMR shit going
Yeah.
on, man.
You know?
That's fire.
Oh yeah.
But
Yes,
we're
sir.
sponsored by Rocky Mountain Blaze, so you guys better
Shout out
go
to
get
Rocky
your
Mountain
Rocky Mountain
Blaze.
Blaze.
I'm gonna come holler at
Yeah,
y'all
got
too,
to.
man. Real talk. Smoking the City needs some sponsoring too, but yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of Smoke in the City, you have your own podcast called Smoke in the City. How
Yes,
long
sir.
have you been doing that?
Smoking the City has been going on for about 2 years, actually. This April, around 420. I think that's when we dropped our first episode, around there. I'd have to look at my phone, but so yeah, we just had our second birthday, so 2 years, man, of podcasting and whatnot.
That's kind of early. 2 years ago is kind of early.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, right during the pandy, you know what I mean? So everybody getting sick and dying and shit, and still had time to be creative.
You beat the
You know
wave.
what I mean? Yeah, nah, for sure. And get away. All of us here, man, escaped with our lives, man. Because honestly, me and him lost an uncle and an auntie to that shit out there. And, where they,
Rest in peace,
Uncle Vernon, man, and Aunt Francis.
To COVID?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, wow.
to the
Last
Delta
August.
strain, I believe.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, man, shit's real. Shit's really real.
Shit's real. We were just talking about it. I was all, I don't believe that shit, but you guys are, that shit's real.
I didn't
It
either.
is.
I mean,
Till I
look, I'll
caught
put it to you like this, like,
I caught it one time. I feel that's what
Oh,
they said.
really?
That's
You
what they
did
said.
too?
Yeah, that's what they
hell
said.
yeah. I probably caught it like the end of 2019 whenever I moved out to VA. But yeah, I'm pretty much like anybody else. Didn't think it was really shit, but
We're young.
When that happened, like that really, put things in perspective. And I damn sure wasn't thinking about getting no vaccine, but Pops was like, man, I'd really, and I ain't never seen my Pops cry, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah,
when that
me
shit
neither.
happened, like I'm like, all right, I got to, do it for bruh.
Yeah.
Just to put his mind at ease, man, because he was
didn't.
going through it.
He did. He
No,
tried to
I
steer
mean,
me into
look.
it too, but I was like, nah, man. I'm
yeah,
sticking to it this time. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Get
It's
the
too
vaccine.
fast, bro.
Get the vaccine you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vaccine. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, hell no. So
Nah, we ain't got that shit, man.
I had my job made me get that joint.
yeah, see, some people were forced into that shit. That's whack.
That's bullshit.
Super
Yeah,
whack.
yeah.
My girl was forced into it too, so it's like, not I, sir.
Yeah.
Me or my daughter.
Hey man, to each his own, bro. It's
Yeah. I mean-
you got to make that decision for yourself.
Right.
It shouldn't be a mandatory thing. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to make decisions.
Nah, for sure.
As American citizens, but it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, fucking. A person like I kind of always liken to the Colorado rap scene about like really controversial shit like that is like Black P. Black Pegasus is always like,
Nah, for sure. He
yo,
do be on
the
that.
pandemic and shit. And
Yeah, I believe that too. I'm into a lot of shit. I look, he ain't gonna like me for this because you said that. I'm a flat earther now.
For real? You're a flat earther.
And I
Yeah,
still
well-
love him for it.
well-
man. I'm not, you feel me?
we're not on a spinning ball moving through space. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna say flat Earth, but we're not doing what they say we're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
So what kind of shape are we?
Hear this nigga, bro.
We're not a shape.
What are we then?
We're on a flat plane with hills and valleys, of course. You know what I mean? But our shit is flat, bro.
No, but like, where does it end? In what texture?
Hear him say,
Like,
tell
what do
it
you mean? Like,
it's an ice wall. It's a fucking
Antarctica's an ice wall, not a continent.
This nigga
Really?
It's my boy though.
So is there space?
Listen, and
So you gotta
let me
respect
just
that.
say this because I don't
I mean-
think he gets why I even say certain shit. It's because for so long we've been lied to about a lot of shit. Yes or no?
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously,
Of
we
course.
know that. People have been silenced for shit that they say, whistleblowers, this and that and the third. We know that. So even just with this, I just want people to open their mind. Use your own instincts. Stand outside at night. Take your phone, record some shit. Everybody's been on an airplane. My thing is this. There's certain things that you would have to account for. No matter how big this ball is, you would account for some curvature. It's never been accounted for. A guy actually won twice in court proving that the earth was flat. They're doing all types of
How do
tests.
you win that in court,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'd
you
have to
fighting?
send you the...
right. Who was the versus?
Was it NASA?
NASA.
It might have been. I'll look the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but listen, I've been down a bunch of rabbit holes, and this by far is the one that has, like, I would say, opened my eyes to, like,
Which is a good thing, you know.
you know what I mean? So it's not
But-
like...
It's always good to question, you know, whatever the status quo is, bro, because it's never
yeah.
really what it is half the time, you know.
No,
I
facts.
mean, but like, what about like the people that fucking like go to space and like take pictures and shit?
It's
It's not.
it's not real.
But
So what do you think?
They're all
So you
fake.
think the picture is?
They're
No,
all
a lot of
faked.
the NASA pictures are cap. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
I believe
but
that.
I don't know, bro. I don't.
They're all digital images.
I feel like you could fly in a plane and kind of see the
Come on, man.
What?
curvature of the Earth.
I mean,
I
not
would
necessarily.
beg to differ.
Maybe not in a plane, but in
Planes
a
have
fucking,
windows like that, though. They're not, you know what I'm saying? And even with the Red Bull jump, they show it. When he was using the fisheye lens, but you could see outside, you would see that because of the fisheye lens. It adds that curvature. But when he opens that door from inside the pod, it's straight. And it's always going to be eye level with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we were on
Oh, nice. Thank
at
you, man.
that height, even as big as they say this motherfucker is, you would be able to see it as a ball. You know what I'm saying?
still love
But
this nigga though,
you
man.
can't see shit from either side. It's just as far as the eye can see, bro. You would be able to see it.
I
being a
need to
ball.
know though, where does it end?
Well, so what they say is that Antarctica again is not a continent; it is an ice wall. So we're in the ice wall. So we're here in the middle or whatnot. Everything else is around. Have you ever seen a flat map? But
yeah.
it's all broken into 33 sections.
So it's
The
a
whole
circle.
Masonic shit.
It's a circle.
A flat circle,
Okay.
and so everything is around it. So Antarctica is what's holding the water in.
I
Because
see.
water needs a container.
For sure.
Water sticking onto a ball. That right there is like
bro. I'm
And
trying
gravity-
to tell this nigga, bro. It's
gravity is nothing but density and buoyancy. If that was the case, raindrops fall, obviously because they're dense, right? In our atmosphere. Air bubbles come up through water. You know what I'm saying? So it's just depending on how heavy something is and how light something is. The same with feathers. But if gravity was what it was, we wouldn't have feathers wouldn't float, helium balloons wouldn't go up in the air.
Low-key, I don't know about that shit.
Well, I'm just saying, but you gotta. But right when you think about it, it's like
he took you to a whole
you,
level,
but
didn't
they've
he?
told you how strong gravity
they
is,
right
right?
in it,
But
you
you
feel
got
me?
niggas slam dunking
Taking
shit
this
and doing like, bro, if gravity is as strong as it is, we wouldn't be doing any of that shit. Period.
Yeah. I mean,
gravity's not real, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here
Logistically.
first.
Gravity's not real.
Density and
Street
buoyancy.
Street Champ said it first.
Hey,
Gravity
man.
is
Not
real.
real. Throw your fucking physics books in the trash. Just come back.
They're lying to you. But nah, that's just
Yeah,
that's just where I'm at with it. And again, I'm not trying to have anybody change their minds. Keep your minds open, people. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
right.
You're being lied to. Now, whether you know or have an idea about what you think we're being lied to about, it's all to be to be determined. But
Relative at this
Come on,
point, man.
man.
Look, I told this nigga the other day, like, I don't give a fuck if we on a trapezoid, bro. It's real in the world.
It's real in the
period.
world
I
we
don't give
live
a
in.
fuck what it is. Like, I got bigger fish to fry. You feel
But
me?
but so the bottom line with
right.
flat earthers and ball earthers, simple and plain. One is God fed, the other isn't. Period. Because if you have the Big Bang, there's no God. if we're on this perfectly designed
whole nother
flat
subject.
Earth, that right, which exactly what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying? It's either that or this. So that's basically what they're trying to do is destroy the God. They've been trying to take God out of everything for the longest time. That's why politics and religion don't go together.
So you're a big God believer?
I believe in something bigger. Can I believe in what they tell us that God is? No, because I don't believe in man myself per se. But do I believe in something is responsible for this? Oh yeah. I mean, look at it. Look at it.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who am I to say whatever? Fucking.
Think it was someone like us. You know what I mean?
I don't
It's
know,
got to
man.
be something
I honestly don't
way.
believe in God.
I'm more of
Like,
a spiritual.
You said you
type
don't?
of-
I kind
Or
of
you
do.
do?
I kind of don't.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't
because
have
question,
to.
I question.
Of course, you're
'Cause,
supposed
like,
to.
it-
not in the I guess Christian sense. Nah, I don't believe in that.
Like I go to
Right.
church and everything. Like,
Right.
and I grew off of
because at the end of the day, man, like I don't know.
I question God every day, but I mean, like I said, but I do believe there is some type of like line to it where like how we are born and stuff. But I just don't believe there's one man that did this all.
It's definitely not a man. Definitely not a
Only-
thing.
I don't think
It's an entity, if anything. It's not a.
But they say man was created in God's image. So is God a man? Does he have a
His
dick
image.
and
But man
legs?
wrote
like
that,
God?
though.
Like,
thing,
that's
though,
the whole
too.
thing.
But how do we know that?
Bibles are different. My thing was always this, even as a young jit. One, when we used to go to church, I used to see all these people catch the Holy Ghost. Why? How come I never caught the Holy Ghost? This spirit,
'Cause you're
is
a
moving
heathen.
through you, right? So that's what and I'm being sick. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, as a kid, why would I need to feel that way? You know what I'm saying? If I'm,
felt that way,
You know
actually.
what I'm
I
saying?
can relate
Like,
to
Shit
that.
is cap.
this shit don't move through
shit
me.
is
Like, am I
Japanese.
not good enough to feel this so-called spirit? So it's like, man, this shit is cap.
I don't know if you've ever gone through like a really religious point in your life, like when you ever been like really invested in God or whatever.
Of course, we've all been there. Right?
Yeah, I feel like when I've gone through that, like I felt like a different sense of feeling. Like I don't know if God is real or not. I
Right.
feel like God is real. I kind of like to live in the good side of shit, but you know when you're living your life in that shit, it just like feels different when
It
you're
does.
in church.
Yeah,
It's hard to say.
it's heavy, man. It's heavy.
Yeah,
It's
I don't-
definitely a different lifestyle. It's different shit. But look at those people. They're not happy. I've never met anyone that was really like Christian or in the God or in the faith.
'Cause it's too
None of that
judgmental,
shit,
bro. Like,
and was
bro,
really
you got motherfuckers-
happy. They always had some bullshit, the most bullshit going on. It was never.
Man, listen.
It was never.
I ain't gonna put my little side of town
Bro.
business in the street, bro.
It was
The
never.
church I went to, the pastor was doing the fucking.
That's what I'm
most,
saying.
bro.
It's
You feel
always
me?
been the pastor doing the most.
In
It's
the
always
sun
been
and
the
some more shit. But
Like
it's
what do you mean,
I ain't-
like molesting?
Pastors.
kids?
No. Pastors
Pastors
are
are
black.
really in it
so
for the money though. Let's
Well,
keep it
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
I'm not
some play, bro. They don't pay taxes or nothing, bro. Like
yeah.
what? I'm about to start a church. Fuck is you talking about?
yeah, it's a lot of shit that goes into it, and a lot of weird shit. You know what I mean? So to me, it's just like,
Just to
is
church
that
as
is that what you guys are really representing? Although that's what, but you're talking this shit, but you guys are behind closed doors doing this shit. Wars in general.
It's
Thou
all-
shalt
it's
not
all a
kill
control
all this
thing,
other shit,
man.
but y'all
For
niggas
real, for
literally go drop bombs on shit and or people. Send your people out to die. Go kill shit. How do you
In the name of Jesus.
How do you how does that work? So it's just a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, just doesn't make sense, doesn't click. But we're so busy going through the motion, and because when we were children, this is what we were taught.
It's
This is
people.
how we were
listen,
molded.
It's like this, bro. People need something to believe in
Of
at the end
course.
of the day. You know how hard it is
Believe in
for
yourself.
a person to walk through life,
Believe in yourself.
and feel like they're floating through space and feel like they're just
Yeah.
here insignificantly. Like you feel me?
But and that's what they're
Versus
trying
being
to
a
make
part
us
of a
believe.
whole
Realize that
infrastructure.
that's what they want you to believe.
Of course, yeah.
Whole
Instead of
third eye
standing on
thing.
your own and thinking for
Otherwise,
yourself.
motherfuckers wouldn't be going on ayahuasca trips. You know, all these things to try to open their third eye and experience these different things that we should be knowing about already. Why are all these things a secret? If there wasn't anything to hide,
The
Shimon.
government got a lot of stuff to hide.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just where
Come
I'm
on,
at
man.
with it.
So before we get aliens, we
Yes,
just done
for
aliens.
sure.
For
Come on,
sure,
man.
Sure.
guys. I
They helped
believe
us build the pyramids. And
I
some
would
other
be
shit, bro.
I would be surprised if there wasn't.
you honestly believe we were the only things created in this world?
No. I mean, I believe in
Bro,
aliens.
we worried about aliens in space, nigga. You see the shit that's in the ocean, bro.
So and right, and they haven't even discovered the ocean, the entirety of the ocean, and that's the thing about the Arctic wall. You don't know what the fuck is. We're contained by water. Water needs a containment. So again, back to Antarctica. Once you get up onto that big ass tall, however high that fucking ice wall is, and look, it's an abyss of snow and just whatever the fuck.
Why there ain't no pictures, blood?
We gotta take you to Antarctica.
Because you won't. Again, now listen to this. Obviously, the world leaders don't necessarily agree on anything, right? Can we all agree on that? The world leaders have so much issues with trying to agree on shit. How come the world leaders can all agree on Antarctica?
And
Why?
you told me that, bro.
Of all places and things, hold on, of all places and things of this planet,
Well,
why all the world leaders agree on
I think only
Antarctica.
like 100 people live in Antarctica,
doesn't
and
matter.
they're all
Exactly.
scientists.
Yeah, no, you can't independently explore Antarctica either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You get jailed. You met with guns. You met with military. Why is that?
I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, like, there if there was nothing to hide, bro, why are you not letting these people explore these routes?
Damn,
Independently.
you
No,
might
no.
make me a fucking flat earther here, bro.
Nah, listen. My thing is this:
That shit crazy.
constellations within itself.
Over here drinking the Kool-Aid,
Constellations
bro.
would
He's opening your mind. Is he
no,
not?
but
Making
right,
you
but
think.
you just
Nah,
open.
that's
You
it,
just got
bro.
the whole thing.
If they say
always
we're
good to-
speeding through space at 66,600 miles an hour, 666, like, bro, look at the numbers. Look at the shit that they're trying to spin on us for real. And look at the numbers. Look at the context. The flat Earth map is separated into 33 sections anyway. The whole Masonic shit, the number 30, like, bro, like, really? Y'all, it's that deep for y'all, right?
In a minute, bro.
That shit is that deep for y'all. This is what you got. Like, it's every fucking where. So it's like, come on, man. Like, what?
You good off of this one?
No, go ahead. You can finish that off.
All right. Before we get all into the fucking, we already got into all that.
No,
shit.
that's crazy. Yeah,
All right.
I know. My bad. I didn't mean to get us started on that.
All right. Damn, city.
You got
They're gonna be
that
thinking I'm
rabbit
crazy
hole.
in here. Like this.
But no, listen. Anything he told you, bro, it's all doing your own research. Like,
Facts.
don't just take his word for it.
No.
or just do your own
I mean,
research.
yeah,
That's
I've
the whole
made it-
point of these conversations.
Go look.
you know?
Yeah, go look it up.
I've made it this far thinking we live on a globe. But,
Hey.
all right, city.
Right. You good.
Where you from?
I'm from here. Well, I was born in North Carolina, but I'm from here. Yeah.
What age did you leave North Carolina?
5. Yep. Around that time.
Why'd you leave?
Mom and dad split. Yeah. So,
You went with
mom.
you went with your mom.
Yeah. And then was here and then would go back and forth and whatnot.
Pardon me.
And then this guy came into the world. We had the same dad. And then, yeah. So,
How old are you?
right now,
No, 5 years ago.
I'm 37.
37 for sure.
Right now.
North Carolina here.
Yeah. We lived in Texas too, in El Paso. Shout out El Paso. When I was like in the first grade. So, but mainly here as far as places I've lived here in North Carolina.
You remember North Carolina at all?
Do I remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like as far as what?
Like as to like 1 to 5.
Oh no, he came out there to stay with us like during high school. You went to
Yeah. I
like,
went
a
to
little
middle school there. I went to high school there. I went to elementary there. But it was like every other. So I would go see Pops every other summer or every summer. And then, you know, if I just got a wild hair up my ass and didn't want to be here and go to school, I'd go to school out there. So I was able to kind of go back and forth at times and whatnot. Experience a little bit of, you know, middle school, elementary here, elementary there, middle school, high school. But I finished here and then, well, no, finished there and went to boot camp. So, and that's where I finished from the rest of my education. Shout out to Charlie fucking challenge.
Boot camp for what exactly?
Being a badass. Yeah.
doing hood rat shit with his friends.
It was like
Yeah,
a
right.
military high school.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Tar Heel Challenge Academy. Out there in Salemburg, North Carolina, out in the fucking sticks.
Right.
Crazy. It was a good time though. Met some cool kids. Shout out to Crypto Quavo, man. I know he's probably on this motherfucker. He's a very successful guy with the cryptocurrency and shit like that. He went to the military because we were in that boot camp together. He's kind of, you know, successful doing his thing. He saved somebody with his drone one time in North Carolina.
That dude. Oh yeah, shout
he's
out,
the one.
bud,
Yeah,
bro. He's the
one who
fucking
did
man.
that shit.
This fool. All right. So what hurricane was that?
Ooh, don't give me the
Harvey, probably.
Might have been.
Fuck North Carolina. Bro, flooded fool's whole houses, 2-story houses. He flew a drone from like I think he was rowing a boat or some shit.
He was just out there getting footage, but
Yeah.
his drone was able to save people that were stuck because nobody had been out there. They didn't even know they were stuck there. So
Yeah,
him
that's
flying
baller
his
as
drone
fuck.
there and being able to see these people needing help, we're able to send help and whatnot. So
That's some movie shit, bro.
oh yeah,
Shit
and
right
he's
there.
dope as hell. We used to freestyle on the bus back from goddamn. I think we went to see a basketball game or something, man. Like, and like just that bond between us and those other kids, bad kids. You know what I'm saying? Not all bad kids, just do dumb shit. You know what I mean? So it just takes some screw tightening, but yeah, it was a good experience all in all. I hated it when I was there, but when you look back at it, when you mature and you grow up, it's like,
In Carolina.
yeah, nah, the Tar Heel Challenge shit, yeah, for sure. It sucked ass, but it was for the best for sure.
You know, so you went to the military school. Like, at what age did you kind of like start like rebelling?
Rebelling, like I started. I was never really like rebelling per se, man. I
what
started
made you go to
smoking
the school?
bud. Well, cause it's fucking up in school. I was just me. School wasn't for me. School's not for everybody. The curriculum's not what it's supposed to be as far as what I would think, what we would need in school per se. Because none of the shit that we use in school is teaching us or learning us, getting us geared for the real world. Anyway,
You felt that
The school system's
in-
broken, really. I'm gonna
You
say
felt that back then.
of course. Yeah, I've always had an open mind to what could be and just knowing like, yo, this shit ain't like, what is this? Like, what are you trying to pull? You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta
and it's
think,
just
bro.
logic, man.
Like
Like,
every industry in the world, in America, has changed over time. The healthcare system,
every educational system, the penal system.
no. The education system is the only thing that hasn't changed. They're teaching the same shit, the same. Maybe
No.
not
They
now.
changed it. They changed
Nah,
it.
they
Of
have
course,
because
now,
you don't
maybe
get
it
shot.
would take-
You don't got
Swear.
wood. You don't got those things
They're
that
not teaching
would
you how
I
help
swear
you.
they changed up.
Self-sufficiency.
Life for real.
They're teaching you how
auto
to, you know
shot.
what I'm saying?
Nigga, I want to know. These kids out here
They
need
teach
to
you
know
do
how to,
so much more than what they had to.
and it's useless.
Minuscule
Yeah,
shit,
it's
right?
like they don't need it. It just do simplest.
You don't want to know what I wish I knew.
How to pay taxes
I wish I
and
knew
shit.
how to bit. I don't like numbers, so I don't really give a fuck. I can count, but I don't want to do all that.
What?
But I
Taxes?
wish.
Know how to like file taxes and how to get the.
But what I'm saying is, I wish I
finesse.
would have been able to learn like how to fix shit, how to build shit.
yeah.
So-
Cars.
You
I
do-
need.
yeah,
I
you
want
gotta get
to.
high
I want to
schools at
rotate these
office.
tires, change brakes, do my oil change.
Right, yeah.
The minute. You know what I'm saying?
They had a
It's not
class for that
everybody
in my
could do-
school,
right
but-
back then. But do they do it now? And then they're trying
Well,
to take
they
your
do
money.
They
probably
did a what
do it
at your
now.
school?
Well, back in my high school, they did
They did a what? I'm sorry.
a shop
Oh,
where they
shop class.
help you like build
Right.
stuff,
That's also
like what
like
works.
too much of a liability. Like you
True.
get your finger cut off as a fucking 18-year-old, bro. You're fucked
I mean,
for life.
Niggas
I
had
know.
teachers
Yeah,
back
but
in the
it's
day
not-
with missing fingers and shit because of. You know what I'm saying?
You're fucked
So-
for life if you lose your finger at 18.
Yeah.
That'd be right.
Oh
yeah, shit. Mario went to did the same shit I'm doing, the welding shit in high
And
school.
look at what, but right, you should be learning that shit. You had to pay to do the shit that you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
I would-
fucked up.
yeah,
Like
shit, I'm
no,
still paying
I
shit.
should
I
be
paid
able to
it.
learn this trade and go work and get some money.
Right.
You know
Did you
what I'm
have
saying?
trades in
Real
high
money.
school?
No,
You didn't have trades.
hell no.
Did you graduate high school?
I graduated not from high school. I graduated from the Tar Heel Challenge Academy. Shout out to y'all one more again.
Did you go to college?
No, well, briefly, but it was like community college shit, and I thought I was, but it wasn't for me.
What'd you study?
Was it for small business associates? Small business? Something like that. Something else.
We're kind of just drilling these questions into you. I'm gonna like just chill. We're kind of just like
Hey man, it's
so.
so bro.
Give me a story of you growing up. Like what describes you as a child?
What describes me as a
Like a good story that happened to you. Like that was this kind of sums up your childhood.
how do I even? I don't even think I understand that question. It doesn't.
Like give me a story from your childhood at least that was
Right.
like, memorable that you just kind of stick out and it kind of like you just you remember stuff that's important and kind of makes you you.
Being this fucking guy
I
going
knew
to
I already knew it.
supposed to be going to get my hair braided, and we hung out a lot. There was a lot of shit with me and him,
Bro,
Shit,
yeah.
But
See him,
we're
see
going
me, see
to
me,
go
see him.
get my hair braided in the neighborhood, and we're riding a bike. He's on the pegs.
Hold on, to preface this, we weren't supposed to leave the house. We were on
Were we
punishment
not?
for some shit. Hell yeah,
Were
nigga. That's
we?
why I freaked the
I
fuck
was,
out.
not you. I don't
Nigga,
think we were.
Some shit happened. We weren't even supposed to leave, bro.
But yeah,
That's why I was.
long story short, we're riding the bike. He's on the pegs. I take my hands off the handlebars. We hit a little. It wasn't even really mud. It was just like a little bit of water and sand. Clip the fucking wheel. We go flying off this bitch. And kind of ruined my whole summer because I was trying to get good at basketball. So, but in the spirit of things, it was just one of those things that me and this guy experienced together. Just like, God damn it, man, I got
Just
fucked
always
up.
At
get,
what
yeah,
age?
he got
Sorry.
fucked up way worse than I did.
I got another identical
But I'm the
knee
one
scar.
crying and shit, doing
This
the most.
scar right here came from that shit. I had a
That's
scar on my
what I'm saying,
fucking chin. You can't see.
What age did this happen?
I don't know. I was probably like
I could have.
I was like probably.
So we're 7 years apart. I probably was in high
If
school.
I was 11, he was probably like 17. He was in high school though.
Maybe, yeah. I had to have been in high school. But, yeah, that. I mean,
But how old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
Just turned 30 in January. Shout out my Capricorns.
So, yeah, man, we've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot of shit. Shit with him, just shit with my cousins in general. I mean, see, when you say that, like, I lost a cousin to suicide. That's a part of my childhood. So it's not, you know what I mean? A lot of shit shapes
You feel comfortable talking about
that. Yeah.
it? I mean, like, kind of. I guess. Can you explain the story?
So, just, fuck, man. Just being at the crib, chilling. And, it's hard to kind of even gauge whether he was really trying to even do that or not, just because of the conversation we had. But he was just on some, you know what I mean, like frustration. But really, every kid's frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Parents get it. Me as a parent of two kids, a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old, I know I get on their fucking nerves, but they get on my motherfucking nerves too,
Shout
just
out
the same.
Damiano
So it's
Melrose.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's a give and take with that. So. It's just still hard for me to gauge whether it was meant. You know what I'm saying? But we're just chilling, kicking it. He wanted to go skating, but I think my aunt told him no or something other. He already either had a ride money, whatever the case may be, but he just really wanted to go, and he couldn't for whatever reason. And I remember him going into my aunt's room because we were living with them at the time, and he went and grabbed the pistol, my uncle's pistol, and was messing with it. Like, man, I'll take my life right now type shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, what? Like, not really. I'm seeing him standing there, but I'm like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that type shit. So, and he's fiddling around with it. And I'll never forget, I was watching Perfect Strangers. I don't know if any of y'all are too young or old to remember Perfect Strangers with the homie Balky and I can't remember what the other dude's name was.
For sure.
But yeah, man, and I just remember turning away from him, looking at the TV. And I don't know if you've ever been in class when somebody drops their book and it lands flat, and that shit startles the fuck out of you. So that's literally what it felt like, just a loud pow. And I just froze up, like, yo, what the fuck? And when I looked, I didn't even hear anything after that. And then, you know what I mean? It's just
He shot himself in the face.
head, yeah, side,
Jesus.
yeah,
on accident.
yeah. I honestly believe it was an accident. I think he was just fucking around trying to.
How old
you know
was
what
he?
I mean?
That shit about to get me emotional, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Like, that shit wicked, bro.
12, 13, 14,
Fuck.
15. I'm trying to think. I was like 12 or so, 11, 12, and he was like 15 or 16. I think he was 15. But yeah, man, that
It
shit.
was legit, bro. That's some traumatizing.
That's some shit
bro.
that it's since then I don't even. That's why I am kind of the way I am with things and just how I live my life now and just everything, because the shit like that, when you witness certain shit, it just kind of put, again, certain things in perspective. Like, so what's up with that? You know what I mean? Good kid, not into trouble. I mean, like any other kid. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like when shit like that happens, you try to make an answer for that shit as a human. Like,
Yeah,
try
and
to
there's
justify it, try
not.
to rationalize it. But there's really, like, death don't got no names, bro. You don't know when it's your time, bro. Like, you
So,
feel me?
yeah, of course.
And
So
you don't know what people are going through on the day-to-day, bro. Like, true. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga be having his dark days, bro. Like, I suffer from depression and anxiety, like, real bad, bro. Like, nigga be fighting demons, bro. But it's like it's a day-to-day thing, bro, and it's all about like talking and about getting it out and not like keeping that shit bottled up. Like if you feel like you having suicidal thoughts or feel like you don't want to be here no more, bro, go kick it with somebody who love you, bro.
I think everybody's had that
and
thought.
then try to rationalize it then, bro, because
Yeah,
somebody love you, bro, at the end of the day. Like,
But I
don't
think
ever
it's-
think you're alone in this shit, bro.
But I think it's deeper than that. It's self-love. Because I can give a fuck about who cares about me. You have to come to a point in your life where you care about you.
Yeah, that too.
More than anything else.
That's fact.
And a lot of people don't have that self-love to where they're, you know what I'm saying? They've seen a lot of hate and destruction and shit, but you got to be able to remove yourself from that. Because if not, you're going to go to that same path.
No, and I say
You know
that
what I mean?
like about somebody who loving you, bro, because it got to a point where I didn't give a fuck if I lived or died, bro. And y'all, my family was the ones that really kept me going, like off the strength of.
'Cause there really
I
truly
don't
is something
ever
to
want
live
to.
for.
I don't ever want to be the reason why my mama crying or my sister crying or anybody in my family is crying because I'm gone because I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't bear it anymore, bro. And that's really that's always in the back of my head when it comes to shit like that. Like, granted, like, I do love myself. I know I got a lot to live for now, but that's because I got something to live for. Like, back when I was just spinning my wheels trying to figure it out, like, it was hard to have the motivation to just keep going because it's like, you know, just, you know.
Especially when shit's not working in your life.
Yeah, man.
We've all
Like,
been there.
it's having something to look forward to and something to get you up and motivated every day. That's really what is really going to keep you in.
But again, you got to want it.
every day. That's the
Yeah.
one thing that
Some people just don't want it.
Because like I said, I was literally spinning my wheels, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Doing the same shit every day. Going to kick it. I keep the job. But it was like, you know, not really making any. Anyways, yeah, y'all agree.
So I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just want before we leave this topic of you know, like I guess your cousin's suicide. I'm so sorry to hear
Nah,
that.
yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
sorry to
yeah,
hear that,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
I don't want to
Thank
graze
you.
over that topic because that's a serious topic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, was that your mom's side or dad's side? You feel
Mom's
comfortable?
side.
Mom's side. And after that, what was like the hours after that? Can you describe it?
Obviously, police come. Well, I ran downstairs and told my uncle because me and him were the only one there. My mom had left. I don't know where my aunt was. So I ran downstairs, and oddly enough, he didn't hear that shit all the way in the basement. So I ran downstairs, told him, and I kind of just went outside. But before that, I don't want. That's too detailed for people. Don't be ready for that. I handle shit a little bit different, but telling him run outside, and I just kind of just was. It didn't feel real. Shit at that was like the one time where shit just like, what the fuck is happening right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, this can't be real. Like, I was waiting for him to come back downstairs. I was waiting for him to get up initially. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I don't want to, but because
speak
putting
whatever,
that
bro.
on
Don't
people.
give a fuck about the people. Speak whatever you feel comfortable
Well, no,
with.
I'm just saying because it's just fuck, man. I don't even want to look. I'm not gonna be on this live for that. But seeing death that close at such a young age is
it's traumatizing, really.
I don't even think that's the word, man.
don't think so?
Because I'm not necessarily traumatized.
Well, to some
I'm-
people, it can be traumatizing.
Right. It can be. It didn't do that. It did something different to me. I think it woke me up to
Realization.
what really is and what can happen and how easy shit can happen and how fast your ass can be out of here just
How
from a
fragile
simple
life
mistake.
is.
Yeah,
And
you know what I
how
mean?
precious life is.
You can't be playing with that shit like that for playing around.
Do you own guns?
I do. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
and safety first. You know what I mean? I got kids.
Yeah.
So even with that, you know, it's hard with that situation. It's hard to again gauge whether he was in a state of, you know, fuck, I'm mad at my mom or this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Especially at that young age, not being able to. You know what I mean? And he wasn't really necessarily vocal upon that. You know, my Aunt Dawn would be on our ass about shit, but that's any black mama though, because they know what they want from their children, especially their sons. So I completely get it. I be on my son ass about everything. I be on my daughter ass about everything. You know what I'm saying? So but I have to back off sometimes with certain shit because I understand when it can be too much. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because it got too much for me at a point in time because our dad is fucking the king of shit talk.
So same dad, different moms.
Yeah.
Is what you said.
Mm-hmm. So I get that shit from him when I talk to my kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's not in a way where it's any type of malice or hate, but it's very stern and very like, yo, get your motherfucking ass.
Man.
Stop being dumb. Stop doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Because when I talk to you in the nice way, you think I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of like testing me with that shit. But when I get mad and I talk to you and curse at you, you kind of tighten up, and then you want to be all stupid face now. Like, nah, bro, I gave you like multiple chances to do it right, talking to you like this. But when I curse at you and raise my voice, and you think I'm about to go upside your head, now you want to, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dude, just do it the first time. So we got a lot of that, but I understand now. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
So you said you were 37?
Yeah.
37. So you had your first child at what, 22?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's 23. Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what happened?
I just said, damn, like.
Oh yeah, cause you
Yeah.
or what? Yeah, man.
That was my first one, about what, 21.
Yeah, at least I wasn't a
You
teenager.
you were also a father?
Yeah, I'm also a father.
Oh,
yeah.
really? You just have one?
Yeah, but one.
Really? Wow. Are you a father?
No, sir.
No?
Team no kids, fucking kids.
Yeah, team. I have no kids, but it's not team fuck those kids. I like
Right.
kids.
Not y'all kids. I love my nieces and nephews, bro. No, I'm saying, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I was kidding.
No, you got listen for your freedom, bro.
You feel me? Listen, that's why I can get up and leave North Carolina and just.
I love my
Move
kids
on.
too,
Nah,
but it's
nah,
fucking
honestly,
kids.
I ain't
If you
got
find the
no.
right person, you can do that with. You can up. And
Oh
leave.
no, of course I want a family and all that fly shit, but you know when I'm ready, I'm blessed to not have that, and that's that, man. Listen, I know how it goes.
Having a
Bro.
family's great, man.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, it's a whole.
But some
nother-
people aren't ready or won't be.
Nah.
Let's just be real.
And you're never gonna be ready until you're ready. You
Yeah.
feel me? Until
Even
it
if
happens,
you
bro.
think you're ready, you're not ready.
Oh, come on now.
You have a girl currently?
I do.
You have-
Yeah, fiance. Yeah.
Shout out Leah.
I mean, fucking.
Yeah, shoot. Shout out Leah.
It's all the kids from her, your fiance.
Different mothers. My son's with someone else, and my daughter's with her.
How's that? Cause how's that like maneuvering? Cause do they live in Colorado? Oh, they all live in Colorado.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was cool, but my son's mom be on bullshit. So she's the one that be not to. I mean, for being real, it just be a lot of bullshit. So, and I'm not with the bullshit. So jealousy and all that whatnot, and I'm cool on all that shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially making music and shit. There's gonna be like people looking at you.
Yeah.
In that sort of light. or
Yeah,
whatever.
of course, man. But
Yeah.
I just deal with it as it comes, man. I don't really like too much drama and shit. I've kind of like changed my life in a way where, I'm always positive now. I used to be a negative ass motherfucker too, and just things not working or going my way and feeling like there's no way out and no light at the end of the tunnel. But it's like, how long can you continue to move in that way? That's all you're going to attract for real. So once I kind of changed the way I was thinking and looking at shit and started just seeing the positive, the glass half full type shit, a lot of things started looking up. Start making moves. You start doing things for the better because you're not sitting there soaking in your own sorrow, like, oh, woe is me. Like, boy, don't nobody give a fuck.
Definitely gotta
Don't nobody give a fuck. Get up and do
out your
something.
own. Get out your own head, man.
'Cause no one
Thinking
cares.
positive is half the ball game, man. You'd be surprised at how much you'd manifest when you think positive, when you put the positive foot forward. And not think of things in a negative way, because I'll be the first to say, bro, like, that's where a lot of my anxiety comes from, because, like, let's just say it's an opportunity I got in front of me. I'll think of everything that can go wrong with it before I, even attempt to do it, and that discourages me, and then I don't even, I let the shit pass me by until I was like, you know what, bro, I got to get out of my own head, you feel me, and just handle business, bro, instead of thinking everything that can go wrong, man. Just think positive, bro. You'll get a lot more done.
Oh yeah. So thinking positive, fucking. At what point did you start that mindset that you have now? You said you were kind of like a negative person back then, but at what age did you kind of start thinking different?
Fuck, man. This is recently within the last, like...
Maybe like 2017, 2016.
Yeah, man. Yeah, at least like 5 years or so. Just shit, man, life, and just again, like you said, what made me, or what? What was the question again? I'm a little too high.
How long ago? But also, what made you?
Just again, how long am I going to keep doing this?
You gotta
For
trust
sure.
How long am I going
man.
to keep being like this?
Yeah.
Nothing's working, and having that mentality, ain't shit working. This ain't gonna work. We'll do, you know what I mean? If you think like that, it's definitely not.
What, were you doing music back then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
Been
age
doing
did you get into music?
Since like I was 15,
15.
16. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're doing music during that Tar Heel Challenge shit, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
rapping and shit and doing that whole thing. But yeah, I've been.
Where was
doing
that? In
music.
what state?
Here and in North Carolina. That's always been with me. So, always rapping.
Damn. I want to also bring light to your 2 phones over here.
Hold on, yeah,
phone shots.
Dad's texting me right now or calling me.
Oh shit.
So I'm texting him back like,
Business
what's
and
up?
pleasure.
Right. No,
I'm in a
business,
meeting.
Well, business and personal.
Business and personal.
I don't want motherfuckers business shit tying up my personal line, and then just me. I'm not with that shit.
First person to come with 2 phones. Make
Really?
that known. Street champs first.
Tight and weed, and they both work. Motherfuckers come here with 2 phones that don't
feel
work.
me?
My shit
feel-
work.
I feel like I haven't even tried your weed yet. Can I try some?
Yeah, why not?
Let's see. What is it called again?
I think it's Tropicana cookies. I should call it. I could text call the dispensary and be like,
Is this available?
What is this?
Oh, where's it available?
Shout out to my people at Canopia Springs. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Lady, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to my boy Roy. Shout out the whole Canopia gang. We got a strain coming soon, Smoking the City strain.
Smells good.
Well, Stash House
I'll
Cannabis
take you
strain.
for a little joint.
Yeah,
Let's see
man.
what we got. Let's
Yeah.
see what we got. Canopia.
Yeah,
It smells really fire. It's really squishy and dense.
yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely 10 out of 10. Not boof. Not mids. This is great.
Bro, I've
Weed
been
right
here
here.
since I got here, bro. It's definitely like that, bro.
We don't
shit.
smoke
Oh my
the
God,
business.
Let's see what we got on this on a blunt on this.
I'm definitely the guy that always has the good fire.
Oh, you should definitely roll that in a joint, though, man. So you can,
Yeah.
really experience the terps in that month.
Terps,
Yeah,
like
I-
terps.
Listen, teach his own.
Okay. Well,
You like blunts?
I don't have any papers.
Damn, I don't either, bro.
Facts. I do
Of course, what you mean, man?
Listen, let me
wait,
roll
shred.
I
it.
have these ones actually.
Now you got-
Oh yeah, them OBCs is good. Roll them up. You don't listen. Shout
No
out to
back-
all
I
the
don't-
people that smoke backwoods, but y'all niggas is crazy. Cause listen, before I stopped, I thought I was gonna be a swisher nigga till I DIE. I gave that shit up.
Yeah, I stopped rolling papers,
And it's
man.
been about 3 years since I've been just on either Raws, Blazy Susan. I tried the OCBs too, but
I stopped smoking J's and I started smoking J's for real.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I
In between
I
20.
did stop. I started smoking raws at first, but then I moved in with my roommates, and then they just started smoking only backwoods.
All
And
the woods,
that's
yeah.
what all it got. That's what got me into it though.
I mean,
But I do go to papers though. I got papers too. I always keep
if you passing
backwoods
it
and
a
papers
lot,
always.
yeah, that makes sense.
I
but
love the tobacco.
Oh no, man.
yeah. See, I quit
I'm not
cigarettes
tobacco
8 years
lover,
ago
man.
too.
You see
so
how I'm over here coughing, bro? I don't. Yeah,
I'm not
that's-
tobacco favorite lover though.
That's
No,
why I'm
when
coughing
you're
so
chilling
much,
with the
guys.
homies, like when there's like 4 homies around here and everyone smokes a blunt, it just lasts for like 30
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly. Yeah,
Like,
it's more.
But
communal.
mostly, I ain't gonna lie. I smoke the
Makes
raws
more
by
sense.
myself though, because it's a quick joint. 'Cause I can quickly, easy roll it up.
you seen
and
them
then take it
bitches,
on to
y'all.
work.
You seen them bitches I smoked with y'all when y'all
what?
got here
Yo,
yesterday.
those?
I had 2 of them bitches
Listen,
long,
man.
too long.
Them
Them
joints
bitches
were
was like this
crazy.
long.
Bro,
Like,
I passed out at like 9:30 last night. When we
Bro,
Oh
were-
shit! It didn't even go into the second chamber because it's so sticky and like fucking.
It's
it just
right there,
stayed in
man.
the first
I
one.
was gonna get you
That fire.
it's some in that second chamber though, for sure. For
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
made it, but it's always like that.
Yeah, Sirski.
But that's what I like, man. And man, shout out to the motherfuckers who think we got dry weed, man. You just be fucking with the wrong niggas and you got scammed.
Yes, you gotta do your research.
You got
out here,
finessed.
bro.
They got bad back home, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, just shout out to
I'm spoiled, bro. I
them
don't
85
smoke
South
everything,
niggas.
bro.
But them niggas was
I go to DC to get my weed, bro. Shout out Weird's Weed Bad.
Yeah.
So you're talking about that clip about DC
Sada
and
Baby
Fly,
said that,
yeah.
and then so I'm like, man, what? That's not the first time they said that shit. It was something else they said too. Like, bro, you went to the wrong nigga and was fucking with the wrong motherfucker and got the wrong weed. That's what happened.
Shit.
Cause
If
you
don't know
hear
nobody,
this
you
shit
feel
we
me?
smoking
This
right
is-
here. I've been smoking this joint since the beginning of the shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
passed that one around to y'all. I was gonna smoke this one.
Yeah. Did you?
I liked
don't
it.
know.
What?
Oh yeah, he did pass some. I'm tripping.
Of course. Look,
Yeah.
see this
Yeah,
guy.
I'm high, bro. Shit.
Yeah, too high.
Fucking stoners.
Legally.
Yeah. Shout out Colorado. Anyway,
Yeah.
so getting back into your life stories. Let's get back into the timeline here. So, you come to Colorado at what age exactly?
Fuck, probably like 5.
All right, and when did you just stay here permanently?
Probably after high school, so after boot camp. That's when I stopped going back and forth. And then I had my first child, and then I went back when I was 2, or when he was 2. My son Damiano was 2, and then I hadn't been back since. So it'd been a long time since I had been back to North Carolina. It took me to have a kid and all that shit to go back, and then didn't go back till I had another kid. I took her when she was 2, and then I think we just went back, 2 years ago or some shit like that, during the pandy.
Yeah.
We went out there during the pandy.
Like April, some shit like that, 2021, some shit like that.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Yeah, but your boy been out there the whole time. Shout out to City, man. Shout out 2-6, you know I'm repping, man.
Yeah, I've been
What
here
up,
since
man?
fucking.
What's
What's
baby?
2-6?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. We don't know where that shit comes from, but that's what we call the city, Fayetteville. You feel me? Shout out J. Cole. Shout out Dreamville.
Yeah. So fucking growing up in Fayetteville, is there a lot of gangs in Fayetteville?
Yeah, for the most part, man. It's just like any other, you know.
Yeah, I didn't grow up out there like he did. I was spotty in there, and I was too young. I wasn't into none. I was into Power Rangers when I was out there, low key, like early on. That's the age, and then high school and shit. I wasn't out there long enough to even, you know what I mean? I was out of there. Went to boot camp.
Like I
was
said,
out of
it's
there.
just like anywhere else, bro. You got your, you know what I'm saying? Your Bloods, your Crips, you know, everything. But
Did you guys ever get almost tied into a gang or anything?
I mean, I'm
Nope.
not really trying to be on here and incriminate myself. But
No,
it is
fool.
what it is.
This
No,
ain't
sir.
Blad TB, man.
Word up.
I wasn't asking it like that.
We know. I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers. Nah, you know, if you know me, you know what's up with me,
If you know, you know.
and if
Right.
not, then you don't.
We're all about family here.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Shout out God.
Shout out God.
So, all right, getting back into God and stuff. So, when did you fucking start smoking weed?
Fuck. My 8th grade. Okay, so when it was like that, when I felt like, yeah, this is a thing. It was 8th grade summer going into 9th grade, and we were going to Tinseltown. So Tinseltown in the Springs, I think, was relatively new as a movie theater. And I can't tell you what movie we were going to see, but the song that was playing, and this motherfucker had it was like in a cigar, and I know that, I didn't know that then, but I know it now because obviously being a smoker, but he stuffed that bitch. So, and back
Like
then
a-
when Reggie was like a gar, like a gar, like a,
But
not
you
a
say
Cuban
he stuffed
cigar,
it
but a
like
gar,
a-
like he
like a
stuffed that
cone?
bitch. No, well, he emptied out the cigar guts, nigga.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
had to have been like how Phillies were or whatnot back in the day with the little hole on it, because it had the little hole on the back of it. So it was a real cigar. And he emptied that shit out. I didn't see him do it, but just because I know now and thinking back, I know what he did. So he emptied that bitch out and stuffed that shit full of weed, because that bitch was big as fuck. That shit was like this. I'm hitting that motherfucker like, goddamn.
I would.
And I'm hitting it, and it's not burnt, because I had already tried cigarettes and shit at this time too, so it's not even burning my chest. I'm hitting the weed and that shit smooth. I said, oh, this is better than cigarettes.
Oh, you finna get punched
Nigga,
out, bro.
I hit that-
upside your head, boy.
I'm puffing this motherfucker, boy,
New booty, man. Binka.
hiding in a motherfucking kite.
Over with.
And the song that was playing was that goddamn.
So he's at the movies.
We were on the
Get
way.
this guy in those rotations.
We were on the
Oh,
way
shit.
to the
Oh, you don't want
movies.
any? Oh,
Look, he's got one. He ain't even passed. He's straight.
Got a PJ, personal joint.
You like, I'm good myself, my boy.
Notorious B.I.G. and the Bone
You
Thugs
just wrote it?
joint.
no, my cousin.
Oh,
Fool, we are on a podcast. Y'all niggas can't be having side conversations on a mic, nigga.
my fault.
That's a good podcasting.
Jesus
This guy,
Christ.
We should definitely get into
He
your
is a
podcast.
professional, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
this guy's
I ain't
2
saying
years,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
2
Come on,
years.
man.
No, 2 years of
Yeah, that's
podcasting
right.
is something to
We're
brag
showing
about, bro.
Bad podcast etiquette right now.
If you wait, actually, How often do you upload?
How often?
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
so
that's where the real dedication is.
I upload every day, at least every other day. It's been since I've been working on my particular project, putting the music out. I have been slowly, because we just been building, putting this shit, stacking it up. So when we, again, like I told you, we filmed the trailer and we'll be able to put it out.
Trailer
So,
for what exactly? Tell the people.
Smoking the City. So
Can I
for
ask a
the
question?
4th season.
Can I ask a question on here?
Yeah, of course.
I got a question. Because I want to do a podcast in the future.
Right.
So what made you want to do a podcast?
Let me answer his question.
I'm sorry.
first.
I'm sorry.
Good question. We'll get into that.
Hold on. Okay. How often do we
How
upload?
often
So
do you upload?
we technically try to keep up with the interviews, but we've been kind of just stacking them up and then releasing them as a season. And well, not as a season, but like every week. You know what I'm saying? Or every other week, just depending. And we haven't really found like a day. Like I'm pretty sure you upload what on a specific day, or it comes out on a certain day, or it's just random too.
No, I'll have good weeks. Well, I'll upload 6 videos a week.
Oh shit! Okay.
One a day. And then I'll skip Sunday sometimes. But
Okay.
like most weeks, I'll have a schedule where I upload 4 typically.
See, I try not to post because again, we talked about who's just helping us. It's just me and my guy. So I try not to post on Saturdays and Sundays. If it's something of the culture of news that I need to report on, like when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, I had to post that. When I forgot what just has, if a particular rapper dies, or if, you know what I'm saying? Just depending on what's
TJ got
going
shot.
on. Yeah, I reported on TJ. So it just depends on what's going on. If I feel like, if I don't feel interested, I'm not gonna bog my people that fuck with me with it, because it's like, if I don't feel it's interesting, and shout out to everybody that, and the niggas get shot every day, but it's like, you know what I mean? If you're not that guy, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? You got it, but not in a negative way, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with Dolph, so obviously I was gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Would you consider
that out
yourself a blogger?
I guess. Is
A
that
blogger.
or a
You might
blogger?
You
I'd
post
say.
every day on Facebook and stuff.
You're definitely a media.
Yeah,
brand
media outlet. Your
to some
multimedia
degree, yeah,
platform.
to
That's what I
definitely.
would describe it as. That's what I always kind of describe it as. Obviously, the podcast is kind of what jumped it off, but you need more
Would you
content.
consider yourself a journalist?
I think I could get into journalism.
Yeah.
I think I
Because
would.
you
That weed was
interview.
good too. That weed was pretty good. Sorry, just to cut you off.
Oh, no, for sure.
Gas money.
Gasolina. But yeah, I mean, I think I could get into journalism, but it really have to be something like weed. Like, I want to do when our strain for Stash House, Cannabis is our first strain. I want to go in with my cameraman.
DeAndre.
He's
Oh shit, my phone.
Going
Bro, I have
with
my
my-
eyes closed.
with my cameraman and kind of film the whole, process, give people some education. So I want Smoking the City to be more than just, rap and, music and entertainment, although that's what drives it. But I just want to kind of it's bringing Colorado's culture to the world, per se. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a whole different culture here. Lack thereof, too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little different here. It's one big melting pot. You got so many different people doing different shit. But it's just trying to bring what we do and how we do shit to everybody else. So it's not just ski slopes and dry ass weed. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more shit than that.
Dry ass weed.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so doing the podcast or whatever, like I said, I've only been doing this for a short time, and I was looking at you in Mile High Minute.
Yeah.
Because this was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I don't know if you planned yours. Did you plan yours at all?
As far as the podcast? Wow.
Yeah, like did you have
I started talking to him about it. I had a whole other name and
Bro, yeah. We,
some old shit. And I was just wanting
It's been in the
to,
making for maybe 2-3 years.
yeah, maybe a year and a half or so
For us,
before.
like, formulating the whole
And then
brand and
just like, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? How are we gonna spin it? What's gonna work?
what's the angle, what's the infrastructure, like what are we trying to get accomplished?
Yeah.
And it's really trying to help these artists and give them a platform to pop their shit, because nobody really cares. Nobody's looking at Colorado for artists or for particular things. You got some people that's kind of made their name. Shout out to Trevor Rich, that's actually had a deal and fucking, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine and whatnot, and got some shit done. But not too many people. Your APs. There's tons of people in Denver that's rocking, but we're talking about as far as that can say, hey, I've been right here. All these people are still, including myself, or not really, because I do it for different reasons, but people are trying to reach a certain level in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably like the only one that's really of our time that's really kind of like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Gave niggas a little bit of hope that, all right, we could do some shit out of here. But it hasn't been really anybody since him that's, you know, really caught the eye of someone of importance.
But hasn't been anybody that's really trying to put niggas on. Like, I
True
get
that.
Put
nah, they fuck with each other and different. Niggas be doing their own thing.
Like, put shine on the next man. Like, that's a whole. And hold on, let me say something right quick, bro. Because first of all, like, I done seen this shit like from the inception stage, like when it was just a thought, when it was just a. You feel me? Trying to brainstorm this shit. And to see what, like, it was from that standpoint to what it is today, bro. Like, I'm really proud of my brother, bro. Like, for real,
I appreciate it.
Like, and that's not just me, you know what I'm saying, just being biased or whatever. Like, y'all niggas really got to give it up for my man, bro. Because it takes a real nigga to, like, mind you, he's an artist himself, to try to put to put the spotlight on the next artist, or not even just artists, just other people just doing their thing, other talented individuals, bro. Like, that's some real nigga shit, bro.
Right. No, I appreciate it. Nah, man. And see, with me, a lot of people do want credit for shit. I just want to get shit done. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm not even worried about that shit as far as, like, not to what you're saying.
You don't want the credit.
I'm like, bro, I want people to goddamn realize
cool.
what we have.
That's very admirable of you. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give my nigga his flowers. You feel me? Like,
for sure.
Like, he really done, like, really created a brand and something he can stand behind and stand on. You feel me? Like, that's some fire ass shit, bro.
That's why I do it.
And I'm glad he's bringing me along for the ride, bro. You feel me?
Yeah. That's why I do it. So I just want people to have something that they can utilize. Shout out to my box steak Mike drop brother K Chiba 96 Win the Beat, man, for even giving me the opportunity with the Smoke in the City platform to have a radio show. You know what I'm saying? And not even technically work for the radio station. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, you know, what we're doing, but it's still the same. We got visitors, but even though we're still, you know,
sorry guys, my cat ran out and died. Anyway,
no.
So getting back into it, you know, we've been kind of going for a while. We're about to do a live. We gotta definitely have you back, because I definitely want to pick your brain more about all the shit, and you guys too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great to have both of you guys here.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate the hospitality, man.
Of course.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Great conversation, man.
Hell yeah.
Great vibes, all that flat shit.
Right.
You know, before we end this shit, is there anyone that you just definitely want to be like, yo, shout out? Maybe any interviews that you think we should have here or anything like that?
That you guys should do?
Yeah, or anyone you want to shout out? Or anything,
man, fucking, there's a lot of people out there. Depending on, I see what you're doing, what we talked about off camera too. So, fuck, man.
Hobos
there's
and titties.
A lot of, hobos and tits. There's a lot of people you should definitely interview in the spring too. Shout out to my boy K Cheebs, Mr. 719, goddamn, running the station over there at 96 Win the Beat. A lot of artists out there, man. Shout out to J-Dub. Shout out to the whole Class Gang. Shells, you know, Young Pharaoh. Shout out my little bro, Neff. Goddamn, man. There's a lot of people. Kuda King. Man, shout out. Listen, I'm dropping the project in July. Mid-July. I rap because I'm good at it. I just had a silent listening party Sunday.
We didn't even talk about the music because we talked about fucking
so much
aliens and fucking Antarctica, which is cool. And shit. Fuck.
We gotta have a part two.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a part two.
But yeah, shout out, man. Album's coming. Shout out to everybody that's on the goddamn project, man. Thank you.
Your boy is on that motherfucker. The very last song. Look out for your boy.
But you guys definitely should look into some other individuals in the Springs. I think they like
the shit they showed us earlier, bro, before the interview started, bro. On the Patreon, bro, y'all gotta tap in, bro. That's grade A. Listen, grade A content, man. Tap in, bro. Pay the money, man. Get past that paywall, bro. Oh, can I get my little shout outs, bro?
Yeah, of course.
Shout out my dog Montrell Davis, bro. Mont dog. Shout out Mikey Davis. Shout out my little brother Side, man. Free the guys, man. All that flash shit, man. Yeah, man.
Bling bow.
Play Money Records, you feel me?
Shout out the whole MCM, my cousin there, man. Shout out all y'all, man.
Everybody, shout out to OG Maniac, gang.
BTs and Sneaks. We'll probably have another BTs and Sneaks in August. That's gonna be BTs and Sneaks number 10, which is gonna be super dope. It would be tight. See, I saw somebody come to our the BTs and Sneaks Sunday. They set up their podcast or
Beats, eats, and sneaks.
Yeah, that's
shout out
sometimes fast.
So
jackass.
shout out to K-Chi, DJ Craftmatic, and my boy Cliff Cage. All three of them have started the Beats, Eats, and Sneaks. So it's just a bunch of vendors, shoe vendors, clothes vendors, food, music, artists, and me and Cheeb have included our Box State Mic Drop show into that as well. So performances of the local artists, and we pick an artist each month to be the Box State Mic Drop artist. They actually get their music played on the radio from 5 to 5-ish, around 6:30ish. Play it twice. I'm actually the Box State Mic Drop artist of this month because I'm chopping the album, so shout out to me. But yeah, it's just an opportunity for those cats to get on the radio and get national recognition. It's through iHeartRadio. We have a podcast set up. We're about to start filming with these particular artists as well. So just trying to really push that narrative and
bro,
push
and
this
for real,
culture.
that's great promotion, bro. That's iHeartRadio, bro. That's syndicated all over
facts.
the globe.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
They got an app for that, bro.
That's
Tap in.
that satellite shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
You know how satellites go up into? Mostly helium balloons.
We need that.
They're not
part two.
using rockets, bro, to send that shit up in space, bro. That shit's not going anywhere. We're in the firmament. We can't leave this bitch.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, you guys want to give your shouts out, and then we're gonna get to some part two.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you guys back soon.
Facts.
And
Yeah,
I need the answer to these questions because I'm gonna believe you because I'm very gullible.
Once you take that dive and just you're
Listen, we
you're
gotta
like
bring
a
proof
smart
next
guy.
time.
No, but the smart people will be able to take the logic of what's happening because all it is just like, lighthouses, lasers, like rail guns, like those things. Certain things just wouldn't exist if it was, sea level is sea level for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's level, guys. It's not bending or doing. Have you guys seen how water works? You know what I'm saying?
This nigga said fuck gravity, bro.
I'm
All
saying?
right, you guys want to shout your social medias out?
Find me.
Westside baby, that's Westside _ BBY 1800. Tap in, bro. I got beats, you know what I'm saying? I do a little music. I got a little single dropping in a couple days, man. Tap in, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
What was it?
You want to shout your social media out so people
My
can follow
social
you?
media
This
is
guy fried.
Kingy Money 2. Kingy Money 2, man. Yeah, I'm fried. as shit,
He's
bro.
fried, man.
Fried.
Nephew's
This guy said he's fried.
I'm fried
Nephew's
as fuck,
fried.
bro.
Man,
I hate to be
man.
in the woods, bro. My bad,
And you
bro.
can find me City Hollow, man. The real City Hollow on Instagram. Hollow McFly on the Facebook. I'm everywhere. My music is everywhere under City Hollow. But wherever you listen to music, I'm there. The podcast, the Smoke in the City. So Smoke, the letter N, DACITY, or add 719 at the end of that. And so we're on Facebook, YouTube. That's where the interviews are, and we're on Instagram, and we have a Twitter. But Twitter's hard to get jumping. It's a lot of porn and shit on there, man. It's hard to fight through the pussy and tits on there.
Start posting it too, nigga. Tap in.
Yeah, I do too. But it's Twitter's a whole nother beast, man. Like straight up.
Either way, man.
If you wasn't on Twitter when it started, you're kind of getting on Twitter now. Unless you're popping, it's you know what I'm saying.
I don't
It's
even know how
hard.
to use Twitter, bro.
See,
I like
there you
that
go.
Instagram.
Hey, you never know, though.
Hey man, thank you.
You never know though.
I
No,
appreciate
thank
this.
you,
Was
bro.
dope. This was super dope.
Thank you for
Sure,
having
sure.
me, man.
Appreciate all of you guys' time. We're gonna have you guys back. Smoke in the City,
Yes.
Street Champs. Come get put on. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys.
We out.
Peace.
Yeah,
Sorry
bitch.
for my little fuck up, everybody.